Another overnight patrol begins. Greek police scan the border around the clock for anyone trying to cross from Turkey. At checkpoints along the national road, they search vehicles for smugglers, migrants and refugees. They patrol the Evros River, the natural boundary between Greece and Turkey, as well as this fence. For tens of thousands, this was the shortest and safest route to Europe until 2012, when this barrier was built. Arrivals are since kept below 5,000 a year, but numbers since September are rising.
The
fact that migrants and refugees are trapped on the islands can be a disadvantage. If things moved faster with agreement between Europe and Turkey, it would be better. There's no change in the direction of the flow of migrants from the islands towards Evros.
Police attribute the rise to low water levels. Yet the restrictive measures imposed on migrants and refugees arriving on the islands, combined with the often deadly sea journey, may make Evros appear an easier option. Over 650 people were caught crossing in October, double the figure for September. Villagers living a few meters away from the river say these numbers pale in comparison to what was happening a while ago.
Because the church and the bell tower are high, it's a landmark and everyone gathers there. Every morning when we'd wake up, there would be around 100 to 150 people at the church. Many times we'd open the church to them, put them inside, keep them warm and take care of them until the police would take them.
Police have been conducting hundreds of deterrent operations. Migrants pay smugglers in Turkey up to 2,200 euros to be taken over the river. According to authorities, 75% of those entering here are Syrians. They're automatically treated as refugees and given almost immediately a 6-month permit to stay in the country.
Behind me is the Turkish border town of Edirne, a town that smugglers use as a base for their operations in the area. Still, many migrants and refugees are able to cross the Evros River on their own and slip into Greece undetected.
Moving further by themselves is becoming tough, especially for nationalities like Pakistanis, that if caught, they face deportation. The police patrol the main bus and train stations, making their escape from the area harder. Police say there has been a record number of smuggler arrests in the area, 33 in October alone.
Smuggling has taken on a new form. In the last 2 months, we've seen the smugglers coming from the mainland to Evros and trying to take migrants and refugees deeper into Greece.
Several times the smugglers take them to the northern town of Thessaloniki, where they keep them for days in abandoned buildings. From there, they either try to move them to northern Europe through the Balkans or bring them to Athens to connect with bigger smuggling gangs. Those who have been accustomed to migrants passing through their villages know that Evros will remain another gateway to Europe.
There's no way they'd stop crossing, but maybe the numbers will be fewer.
Officials in Greece realize that as well. Some will always be able to slip through, less than 4,000 this year so far. And on this side of the border, authorities are set to keep doing all they can to keep it that way, to just a few.